This is the highlight of your day.
It probably is, honestly.
Damn.
Yeah, it probably is.
Kind of a sad day.
Just a monotonous gray day. Seasonal depression is real.
Are you depressed?
In New York. I think so. I looked out the window at 5 p.m. and it was like pitch black.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, depression.
Have you left your? I guess you have left your apartment, but when it was dark out, right?
Well, I went to the gym in the afternoon, and that was daytime.
Oh, okay, so you got some sunlight.
No, I didn't. Because it's like from the months of November to like February,
Yeah.
it's gray.
Right.
There's no blue skies, no sun, no nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just how you feel now in your soul.
I know.
Just gray.
I think I say it every day in the winter. I go, damn it. It gets dark early here.
Whoa. I didn't know you're so affected by the sun. You're a big
didn't
sun
know,
guy.
I didn't know either until I moved here. I was like, oh,
Right.
boy.
In Texas, it's too much sun. You're
Yeah.
like, this is enough. Yeah, enough. But now it's like not enough.
It's freaky.
It's kind of poetic, though, in a way.
Yeah, like
change of seasons.
Like the bright days are behind me.
Yeah, but they're also around the corner.
Mm.
You know? There's always going to be another summer, another spring.
That's true. The winters are horrible here, but the spring and the fall
It pops off.
kind of balances out.
Anyway, welcome to Blunderbuss Podcast.
We started. Whoa, we were talking about the weather. Jesus.
Yeah, we've officially run out of things to talk about. We're talking about the weather.
Anyways, big blunder. The
Big
weather in New
blunder.
York during the winter, big blunder.
Yeah. I'm Arkai, and this is
Vic Van Tran.
nice. We are back this week. I like the changing seasons of New York City. I come from a place that's very cold, and I feel like New York is pussy shit. This is nothing. This shit's nothing, dude.
Nebraska is very
Yeah,
cold.
dude. We used to get days off school because it was so cold.
Wow.
Like, it was not even... there's no snow. People couldn't wait because you physically could not wait outside for a bus.
Is Nebraska the Midwest?
Yes, sir. The
Yeah,
Midwest.
The Midwest is so confusing to me
Why?
because I like they
Confusing.
have sort of like Southern mentality, like
Sure.
old school conservative white.
Yeah.
So I forget that it gets cold there.
Yeah.
I assume everywhere that's racist
'cause the
is
South.
hot.
Yeah.
You know?
Right. And that's what gets people fucking riled up.
Right.
Nah. It's very conservative, I think, because there used to be a lot of there still are a lot of working class
Yeah.
people there. And it's a big, I
And
think the
they
Southern
love getting
stuff.
fucked. They love fucking themselves.
Yeah. It's sad to see them vote for the wrong thing and then get screwed.
Right.
Right. Like my mom, but you know, she's going to retire soon, hopefully. Suck up all that Social Security.
All the Social Security that's still left.
Yeah. Suck up
Yeah.
all that Bill Clinton Social Security, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, buddy?
Bubba. You don't got to remind me, Bubba.
Anyway, this podcast is about blunders, mistakes, flops, crash outs. We're doing no headphones today. It feels off. I feel off
Yeah.
a little bit.
I feel free. It's almost like a real life conversation.
The headphones are good because it like really locks you in to like the pot. Like I'm like your voice is going into my brain. You know.
Yeah, I'm sure that's all really interesting.
Yeah, for you guys at home.
I had this thought earlier today. I was hit by a memory of there's this girl that I'm friends with on Instagram, and she's come out in the last couple of years. It's just a full on Zionist,
Okay.
like, and not like Israel has a right to defend itself. Like,
Yeah.
she's full on like raise Gaza
Yeah,
to
yeah.
the ground.
We gotta kill every Gazan that we know.
Yeah,
We gotta
she's
move in.
very outspoken online.
Sure.
And
Did she post,
I
like-
didn't know that about her when I had a huge crush on her. I had a huge crush on her
Yeah.
for a period of time.
Right.
And I have this memory of her one time coming over to my apartment, and it was her first time there.
Yeah.
And she, while hanging out, she started going through my roommate's board games. He
Oh,
had like
no.
this big a shelf of board games, and he
Yeah.
was really into board games.
Yeah.
Like they some of them were like really expensive
Yeah.
and intricate, and he would go to like board game expos.
Whoa.
And he would even like create his own board games.
Oh my God.
So this is like
Adam Scott.
this is like
That's
a
crazy.
big thing to him. I
Yeah,
know it's
yeah.
important to him.
Yeah.
You know? And so she starts like going through the games and like
Right.
opening it up and shit.
Oh my God.
And it just made me feel really uncomfortable.
Of course.
So I asked her, I was like, hey, I know this is weird, but my roommate is like very particular about his board games. Can you like not go through them? Can you not touch them?
Which is a fair thing to say. I don't think that's weird to say at all.
You don't think it's weird?
Not at all.
Okay,
That's your roommate's stuff.
Because her reaction
weird.
told me that it was weird for me to say that.
What was her reaction? Well, how did she defend it?
Okay.
I got a right to defend myself. I got a right to look through this stuff.
Yeah. She was like,
dude.
Okay, sorry. And then she like victimized herself.
Oh my God.
And, I don't want to draw false correlations, but, I feel like I learned a lot that day.
Bro should have known. You should have known.
No respect for
space.
Personal boundaries or space, private property.
Right.
Sovereignty.
Yeah, totally. She's looking for things to take.
Yeah.
She was ready to settle.
Yeah.
She's ready to move in. Like, I can move this board game over here, and this is where my stuff will be.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's rough. Is she a comic?
She used to be.
Oh.
I don't think she does it anymore.
Not too funny, you know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is she one of those people who would post like all text and like a regular grid post? You know what I mean? Those people?
Yeah. I mean, it's mostly like memes or, I don't know. I wish she would just post those big old titties. That's what.
Is she from Israel? Is she Israeli?
I'm guessing so.
Oh, you guys didn't get too deep? You didn't really talk so much?
I mean, she might have told me, but I wasn't listening.
You're like, just want to fuck, please. Those big titties are hard. It's hard to listen when all that sound is bouncing off them,
Yeah. I mean, that's how...
Or absorb them.
That's how they'll get away with all this.
Yeah.
That's how they'll get away with this.
That's what they do. That's what the IDF does at Birthright. What? They'll have those kids from Birthright just like encouraged to hook up with the IDF the hot IDF soldiers.
Really?
You never heard this?
Yeah, well, I mean, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I mean, that's got to be super effective.
Yeah, they're trying to breed them.
Even for me, like a non-Jew, I think that would work on me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We should just go, just to I guess we're taking
to
now.
Jewish camp.
Right. We could probably convince them that we're Jewish.
I do stand up.
Is that Jewish?
Oh, yeah, I live in New York. I do stand up.
I've seen Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. She's
yeah,
Jewish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My friend Grady, one time, he did like a corporate show for some Jewish organization.
Yeah.
And then he went up and then he says like, why is it that Jewish women are some of the most beautiful women on the planet and Jewish men look like that?
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty good. They're balding. They never shave it off, too. They're always like balding and they have a stubble. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not to get too anti-Semitic. See, I avoided all those stereotypes.
Did you? And you called them bald.
Is that a stereotype of Jewish men?
Well, we also did call them ugly. Well, we called the women beautiful.
Right.
I don't know. Is
Cancels
that
out.
I guess that's anti-Semitic. I don't know.
We're not going to solve it here. It's not the space to solve it.
I don't think that's an indictment of character. I think
Right.
it's just like the women are more, they're hotter than the men.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's like in Brazil.
I think what would be racist is pointing out a race where the women were ugly.
Okay.
Like, yeah. Which race do you think has the ugliest women?
Oh my God. Well, I know statistically black women are like the least amount of matches on the dating apps.
Right.
But I love black women. I love all women.
One battle after another.
Sure.
I fucking love black women.
You like them? I love them.
I love them.
I love them.
Well, we can say that. We can point that out because Asian men are the lowest matched people on dating apps as well.
Right.
Yeah.
But I do wonder, like they're both like technically ranking wise, but I wonder like numbers wise how it looks.
Oh.
Like percentages.
I think I'm gonna guess that percentage-wise, I think black women probably get matched more,
A little higher than
because
Asian men.
because they're women,
right?
And men,
absolutely,
yeah.
We have it hard.
Mm-hmm.
Life's really hard for us.
Like racist men,
Yeah,
love black women
for sure.
I don't think racist women love Asian.
Love
guys.
Asian guys.
Yeah, racist women love black guys.
Yeah, whoa.
Still, probably.
It's like. What is that? They like hate him so much they like secretly actually like him, like that sort of. It's like the closeted gay thing, like.
I think black guys are just undeniably hot.
A lot of them are bald. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. I used to have a joke that I don't do anymore about how the time to move out of your parents' house is determined by when you start balding.
Yeah.
That's why each ethnicity stays with their parents for
It's pretty funny.
the time that they do.
I like this.
You know, like Asians and Hispanics, they stay at home for forever. That's why there's like 30 people to a household, you know?
Yeah.
And then white people move out at 18 because they start balding at 17.
Yeah.
You know? And then black babies just stay bald, so their dads move out.
Oh, no.
It was an old bit
Pretty
that
funny.
I used to do.
It's
Is it pretty good?
stuff. Yeah, it's pretty
Should
funny.
I bring it back?
You bring it back. I mean, I think
I felt like the wrong people were laughing at that
I was
one.
about to say, people would be like, I think the audience here in New York City especially would be like, ooh, you know, that sort of that reaction.
Yeah.
It is funny.
Well, it worked well in Texas.
Right.
And I tried to do that bit on Kill Tony years ago.
Oh.
And I never got to the punchline.
Oh.
And so I just got to the part of like Asians and Hispanics live at home for forever. And then my time stopped.
Yeah, yeah.
And then so it just looked like a really lame joke.
Yeah. And Tony ate it up. He's like, well, nice. Wow, you should have finished the joke. You couldn't have time.
I asked, I was like, can I finish the joke? And they were like, no. And so I just bombed really bad.
Yeah.
But probably for the best.
That's okay.
Probably for the best. People always ask me, like, you should do Kill Tony.
Yeah.
And I can't even
I've done it.
I can't even have the moral high ground
Yeah.
of saying, like, I would never do that. That's an insult to comedy.
Yeah.
Those people supported fascism.
Yeah.
All I can say is, like, oh, I did it way before you even knew about it.
Right.
And I bombed.
I was sort of on the fascism before everybody.
Yeah.
I like Tony way before everybody else.
Yeah.
Damn. I can't believe that's such a funny thing. People are like, you should get on Kill Tony because
Oh,
every
brother, I
comic
tried.
every comic hears it all the time. You should get on Kill Tony.
Yeah.
The thing that everyone hates as comics, yeah, we should do that. It does suck because no one knows that. Like, I feel like most people don't. I guess I don't know, depending on the comic, but most comics, I guess in New York City, probably don't. They're not like Kill Tony fans, or maybe they are. I don't know. What do you think?
I don't think they are. I think most comics who have been doing it for a while probably don't fuck with that.
Yeah,
You know.
with Hinchcliffe.
Yeah,
Joker
yeah,
himself.
and just like the premise of the show, because like there have been
Just
a lot of
open
people
mic.
who have blown up from that show, and they're not really good at stand up yet.
Right.
You know,
I love that yet.
they might be, but they got famous too fast, like
Sure.
literally overnight. You
Sure.
know? But whatever, to each their own. I mean,
Right.
some of them, like Cam Patterson, I think is really funny, and he found great success. So.
Right. And like people, they sold out MSG, so they're doing well. Tony Hinchcliffe,
I mean, I don't.
Kill Tony's doing well. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like that,
Yeah.
but I do think some cool people found success on there.
Right.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Yeah. It can be a platform. It's undeniably it could be a platform.
Yeah, I do think it's bad for comedy as a whole, though.
Really.
Well, maybe, I don't know. I'm conflicted because, like, I don't think it's a good representation of stand-up.
Oh, no.
But at the same time, it draws a lot of eyes to a lot of people. That's like their first introduction to
Right.
stand-up. And I think if they do like that, then whenever they see somebody who is like well-respected or good at stand-up, I think they'll also be inclined to like that.
Right.
You know, so it's kind of like a rising tides.
Yeah. Yeah.
Raises
Everyone rises
all.
together. Right.
Yeah.
My favorite comic came from Kill Tony. Hans Kim. He's the GOAT. He's part of the Tonyverse, baby.
The Tonyverse.
Nah, famously a bad dude. Has raped
Did you know him
women,
when
apparently.
he was living in New York?
Oh yeah, we were buddies, kinda.
Really?
Oh, because he moved pre-pandemic
I actually
Right?
met him right before he blew up.
in Texas.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was doing some shows in Austin and I
Right.
ran into him.
Here's the thing about
And
Hans.
he was like really cool.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Here's the thing about Hans Kim.
Yeah.
All right. When I knew him, he was one of those dudes. We see it all the time. They were just open micers who were like trying to be edgy,
Yeah.
but then off stage they're just like stoners. They're just like chill stoners.
Yeah.
But I think he was especially interesting because he very much lived like a hippie lifestyle, which I thought was really interesting. He lived in a van and all that shit.
Yeah.
Despite like he has like an engineering degree, but he was like, fuck all this. I'm just gonna like live in a van and
And
like
that's what y'all
pursue-
bonded over, your engineering degrees.
Yeah, we talked about the I was
falling
gonna-
short of expectations.
I was gonna say Calc 3, but you know.
Yeah. Calc 3, that's right.
But no, we were chummy. Like we were like, hey, what's up? Good to see you. How's it, blah blah blah. How's the van? Like we chatted up, but then I think what got to his head is Kill Tony. He got so big, he was like, oh, this whole edgy thing is now my entire personality.
Right.
know? So,
yeah.
yeah.
Got famous too fast.
Got famous too fast. But there was a moment where he was kind of just a nice dude. Although I did hear near the end of his tenure in New York City, he was being kind of weird towards women.
I heard that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But and now he's confirmed really weird towards women as he has sexually assaulted a few.
Right. Oh, fuck. Damn.
Right.
I was about to compliment him, but then you said the thing. Now I can't.
Well, you can.
Well, here's one thing. Okay. Here's like kind of what I was alluding to earlier.
Yeah.
Is like this chain of effect from Kill Tony. So Hans Kim gets famous off Kill Tony. Whether or not he's good enough of a comic to deserve all that fame yet, I don't know. Maybe that's debatable. I don't know. But Hans Kim brings his opener is this dude Raul Sanchez.
Okay.
From San Antonio.
Yeah.
And Raul is like one of the funniest fucking comics in Texas.
Yeah.
I think he lived in New York for a little bit, but he's just incredible.
Let's go.
And so it's like, you know, down the line, somebody who really did deserve success kind of got it from that weird chain of events.
Right.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
And that's a nice thing.
So I don't know. Is it is it a completely bad thing, or are there some benefits to it?
Would you open for Hans Kim?
I mean, well, we just said he assaulted a woman, so
apparently
I guess I'm cornered to say no. I guess I have to say no.
Well, how about this? He gives you like $1 million.
Yeah.
I love it. Next year, Vic is going to Riyadh. He's opening for Hans. It's going to be a great year.
That's right. Yeah, I would open for Hans at Riyadh Comedy Fest for $1 million.
$1 million.
Yeah, I would.
And you would defend. You'd be like, yeah, it was $1 million.
Yeah, I wouldn't even fuck around with all that freedom of speech shit or whatever. I'd be like, yeah, it's $1 million.
$1 million. Yeah.
$1 million.
Right. 500,000.
I did 10 minutes for $1 million. And I would just watch people. I would just keep repeating that. Every time they would refute me, I would go, $1 million. $1 million. It's like that Lil Wayne song. $1 million. $1 million.
That's what that song's about.
Yes.
Lil Wayne opening Riyadh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
What about would you open for Louis C.K. for $0?
$0.
I opened for Louis C.K. Louis C.K.
Louis C.K. for $0.
The GOAT, Louis C.K.
Probably would.
You probably would.
I probably would.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fascinating. I was thinking about. I don't think I could. I don't think I can bring myself to do it. I'm too much of a. The woke mind has gotten to my brain, or woke mind virus has infected my brain.
Really? Okay. So what's your number then to open for Louis? You're doing Radio City Hall.
Like $1.
You're doing Radio City Hall. Radio City Hall.
Yeah.
He throws you 10 minutes.
Okay.
How much money would you have to be paid to get over your apprehension?
I don't know, man. $50,000 maybe?
Wow, you're a principled man.
Less than a year's worth of salary.
$50,000 is a lot.
Yeah. Maybe my year's worth of salary. Maybe like, I'm not gonna say how much I make, but more than 50. 51.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I don't know if I would though. It'd be tough sell. It'd have to be a lot of money. Probably more than 50. I don't know. Maybe I'd take 50. It's hard to say. My girlfriend would be very upset with me, though, for sure.
Really?
Undeniably.
My girlfriend would be like, "Who's Louis?"
Do not Google him. Do not Google Louis C.K. New York Times 2016. Don't do that. I don't think I could.
I would love to see Louis try to jack off in front of my girlfriend. She would not put up with that.
Yeah, she would attack him.
No, she would just be like, "What the fuck?"
The fuck? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Louis has a little bit of a humiliation kink, though. I think he's kind of into that. If you like laughed at him, I think he'd be into that. You know what I mean? Or be like, "What the fuck?" Like grossed out. Like that's sort of what.
You think that's why those women stayed? Because that was their idea of like standing up for themselves. It's like, I know you would like it if I left, so I'm gonna stay.
Well, there's a few instances where they were just like they didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
But like there were a few instances where like there's one where he was like they're like upstairs at like a restaurant at like a private party, and then he just like flashed one of them, and then she was like, "What the fuck?" Like she like was trying to process, and then like the party just kept going on, and he like slipped it back in. There's like it's like that's like a weird. Like, of course they're gonna stay. You know
that is fucking weird.
It's weird.
It is weird.
I think exhibitionist people like this, they like the reaction of like, oh my God,
Yeah.
you know?
That is weird. I did just order his novel. That is weird.
Did you actually?
I'm probably going to read it.
The fictional novel?
Yeah.
Have
It's
you read?
about Texas.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. The
Interesting.
main character is like a boy in Texas just trying to find his way,
Damn.
through life.
You would just open
It's
for
like
him.
he wrote it for me.
I know. You would open for him just to get it signed.
You think that's a possibility?
Wait, that's actually awesome. I wouldn't even know. I would just go to a show. He probably would sign your book.
Yeah, I think you would.
Yeah, 100%. He seems like that kind of dude.
Mm-hmm.
Loves all kinds of attention.
I don't know.
Who doesn't?
All right, enough glazing Louis
Glazing
CK.
Louis C.K. and Riyadh Comedy Fest and
Yeah.
Hans Kim. Yeah, what are some blunders in your life, if you have any?
I had a stressful week last week. Very little sleep. I had I just waves of success was keeping me up at night. I headlined New York Comedy Fest. I had my own show for New York
Nice.
Comedy Festival. Headlined with Will Pepper.
How'd you think the show went?
Well, we sold out.
Yeah.
I'll preface it with that.
You know what's funny about that? That you said sold out. I was at the show. Why was the front row open? What's up with that?
Well, because there were like 10 people standing by the doors that didn't want to sit down. If they sat down, there would be no rows.
Right.
If people sat down, there would be all seats would have been taken,
Yeah,
and it
yeah.
still would have been crowded in the back.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
But it was annoying because I was like, this is an issue with Second City. They should have been like, hey, sit.
Ushering people in.
Usher him in.
They also, they didn't do any like pre-show stuff.
Dude.
Like I had to ask the guy. I was like, hey, it's 9:30. Like the show starts at 9:30.
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna like usher people in, or do I
Right.
need to be doing that?
Right.
And
It's
I
not
had
a-
to like go around and tell people like, hey.
It's not a well-run ship, and I have a story behind that. But keep going about it. I want to hear more of your thoughts.
I guess I was so preoccupied with like my set
Yeah.
and like I had Cooper there. He was like recording something at the same time.
Right.
And so I had so many things. I was juggling so many things.
Sure.
I didn't really have a lot of time to think about like the show running until like now. But now that you bring it up, I'm like, yeah, it kind of was a little lacking. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sound guy was cool, and he timed everybody and he lit everybody.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so that definitely helped.
That helped a lot,
And he
yeah.
played some ambient music while people were sitting.
Right.
So that was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. As the show itself, I think it felt a little long. I think it felt a little long in
letting
some
you go
parts,
off, dude.
But I think considering the circumstances, I did okay.
Sure.
I think I did okay.
I think you had probably the best set of the night.
Oh, I definitely did. But I don't think it was a home run by any means.
Sure.
It went well, but it wasn't smooth.
Right.
I had to like pull out all the stops.
Right.
You know,
I
to
think
work
it's
a little magic.
I think it's tough having basically 3 openers and then 2 headliners. That's a tough.
Well, I didn't even want that. If it was
Yeah,
up
yeah,
to
yeah.
me, my vision was it was going to be Mike opening,
Yeah.
Will, me.
Yeah. Which is if you're
Yeah.
doing co-headlining a show, that's you guys. That's it. You're the show.
I know.
Yeah.
But then Jason offered to do the show. And
Right.
Of course, I'm going to have Jason on.
Right.
I mean, he's big.
Yeah.
He's
yeah,
a
yeah.
big guest.
Right.
You know?
Big get.
And like a really great comic. I saw his show the night before.
Yeah.
He's so funny. He's
Yeah.
so good.
Nice.
Kind of jealous a little. Jealous of
Chill.
how yeah.
Just how
I mean,
good-
he's no Hans Kim.
Right.
But he's pretty good.
Right.
And so, of course, we want to throw him on.
Right.
But then, like the day of or like the day before, Will like gave another guy a guest spot.
Right.
It's too much
many
risk.
people. Sure.
Too much risk.
Right.
And I'm being diplomatic.
Yeah, I know. I know. Well, here's my take. I don't have to be diplomatic, you know. I'm already friends with you, I think, and I don't know anyone else. The host, who is a friend of ours, I think I like him. I like his comedy. I think the audience wasn't giving him enough. And he called it out. He was like, what's going on here, guys? And I think that kind of left a weird energy in the room. And that was hard to, they weren't 100% warmed up by the time you went on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think by the time I went on, they were exhausted.
Yeah, it was also like 11 o'clock basically. It was like 10:30, 11. Like it was very late.
It was late.
Yeah, it was late. And do you have any other thoughts on the show before I get into my fucking problem with this whole fucking thing?
Like the show itself or my set or what?
Yeah. Just any other thoughts?
I think my set went well. I mean,
Yeah.
I felt like...
Did you do 30?
Yeah, I
Nice.
did 30. And I actually forgot some jokes, too, so I probably
Yeah.
have more than 30.
Yeah, you were kind of loose. You were kind of riffing a lot.
I had to.
Yeah,
Because the
yeah.
energy was so dead.
The improv thing was fun.
I had to, like, inject some spontaneity
Yeah,
to keep
yeah.
it alive, you know?
Yeah,
So I was really happy about that.
right.
Because I'm always self-conscious about, like, riffing.
Yeah, your riffing was great.
Thanks.
Probably, maybe the highlight of the whole thing.
I definitely think it was. But I think my set as a whole, I just felt like it was very disjointed.
Sure.
Like the order's not there.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to close on.
Damn.
But yeah, I mean, overall, like I think I did the best with what I had.
Dude, your closer was cracking me up because it was the gook joke.
Yeah.
And then you're like, well, probably shouldn't have ended the show with gook, but that's what I'm gonna do.
All Vietnamese show.
Really funny. Really cracked me up. And the audience was like, huh?
I had some good riffs.
Yeah.
The thing about the front row being empty,
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
all Vietnamese people hiding in the shadows.
That was very funny.
That's
very
how you won the
funny.
war.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
That's good. I do think it's funny how every single comic asked who hears Vietnamese.
Oh yeah.
Give it up for your Vietnamese. Like, dude, we did this two people ago.
Yeah, and
Stop
there were like
doing
4 Vietnamese people there.
Yes.
I saw a woman walk out in the middle of the show.
No, so you walked a
Yeah.
person? Fuck.
Not me.
Someone else walked a
Not
person.
me.
Yeah.
She walked out before me.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah, I noticed.
Here's the issue with. I think Second City's a little bit to blame because I think one, they weren't running the ship well. It was like unclear, like if the show was happening. They started. It seemed like it started late, like 15 minutes late or so.
We pushed it a little.
Yeah.
But that's to be expected.
Sure, that's
Yeah.
normal. But then like they didn't usher in the front row.
They didn't usher. Yeah.
The waiter barely did their job.
She gave up.
Here's
There are so many fucking people by the doors.
tell them it's in the front. Oh my god.
Yeah, but here's the catch-22. All the people that were crowding the doors were comics.
But no.
But okay, you're right. I see where you're going. Go. You can say your
They
spill.
at the beginning, the
Yeah.
regular audience member, you
Yeah.
sit those people up front.
Yeah, you're right.
That's
right.
it.
You're right.
And I'm excited for you to do the show tomorrow at the Stand Comedy Club.
Fuck. Are they gonna do that again?
They're gonna do that again. Every single show, the hosts Josh and Arena, my friends, they have to tell people to move up. It's crazy.
I have a feeling I'm gonna go up first tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm serious.
I saw the rest of the lineup and I was like, I
Maybe.
I don't think
You're a solid first comic. That's a strong choice. It's good.
I always take it as a sign of disrespect.
I mean, yeah.
I take it as a sign of
culturally
disrespect.
it is.
Yeah.
But you should take it as a sign of like this guy can handle the first spot, the bullet spot.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
but I would trade that for
any other spot.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a classic comic complaint. I don't mind the bullet spot though. I kind of like it. But here's my issue with Second City.
Okay.
I think I told you about it. I'm glad. I'm curious to hear your thoughts.
Yeah.
Dude, this place is so like it's a nice venue. Like it looks like a fancy restaurant. Like,
It was
it's
very
like
nice.
very like modern.
Yeah.
Clean lines, like low ambient lighting.
Yeah.
Like it looks
Like a new movie theater.
Yes.
Like one of those movie theaters where you eat
Yeah.
inside the theater.
and you're bringing like a martini.
Yeah.
Like it's swanky.
yeah.
That's
and they
that's the
offer
word
you
for it.
blankets.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it like smells nice. You know, like it's a cool place.
Yeah.
So I go up to the bar and I'm starving at this. I'm like so hungry. I just played soccer. I'm like starving. I go up.
Oh, do you play soccer?
Just trying to give you the context of my life.
Has it come up?
Did a physical activity.
It hasn't come up.
Just did a physical activity. I was doing a physical activity, and that's why I'm really hungry. I worked out. You want me to say that?
Yeah, yeah.
So I go to the bar, and I go like,
Hey, I just played soccer. Do you guys have food here?
It's like you were there. What the hell? Do you like soccer? No. So I go up there and I'm looking at the menu. They only have a burger. That's like their main food thing, which I thought was like, that's kind of weird, but whatever. I'll get the burger. I asked them, I was like, hey, should I order here? I'm about to go see the show. The show's starting in like 5 minutes, right? People are walking in. I'm like, should I order here or should I eat in there? And they're like, oh, it doesn't matter. You can order here or you can go order, like someone will take your order inside. I'm like, oh, I'll just get an order inside. I'll just like hang out there. I'll order inside. It's chill, right? I go in there. Waiter doesn't take our order ever. The whole show. I want to make that clear. The whole show, they're not taking anyone's orders. They took like, I don't know, 6 people's orders, not our tables for some reason. Anyway, I'm like super hungry because I just played soccer. And after the first comic, I'm like, I'm just going to go order at the bar because I don't want to wait anymore. So I go to the bar, right? And I go, hey, I'm just going to order here because like I'm really hungry, blah, 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 right? They're like, oh, that's fine. That's cool. Whatever. I go, cool, I'll have the burger. They gave me the number like for the table. And then they go, wait, actually? And they run back to the kitchen and she like talks to someone in the kitchen. She runs back out. She goes, our kitchen just closed.
Oh, dude.
Our kitchen just closed. I was like,
some bullshit.
And I was like, what? And she's like, yeah, she was very apologetic. Like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And I was like, okay. So I walked back and watched the rest of your show, starving.
Right.
Yeah. And then, again, she never took our order.
Damn. They catfished you, dude.
Why didn't she tell me?
Yeah.
The kitchen was closing. 2, you just lost business because I didn't buy any food from you. And 3, the show just started. It was literally the first comic.
So funny that she gave you a number and then she went back. Actually, I'll take that number back.
Yeah. Dude, it's crazy. She blue-balled me, dude.
She did.
It was crazy. It was like, it's also, again, the show just started. It was just one comic just went up.
Yeah.
You don't stop order. You don't close your kitchen after the show just started. Mm-hmm. Right? You're trying to make money. Apparently the ticket sales have been bad at Second City. It's like, this is why you're losing money.
Not from our show, baby.
Sold out. That's infuriating, right?
I couldn't have cared less. When you told me what happened, I like read my phone and I just shut it off.
Yeah. No, I figured. You had bigger fish to fry. I get it. But hey, a little. Hey, this is a show about blunders.
But not to diminish, your suffering. That does suck. That does suck. I'm not gonna say it doesn't suck because it does. Right. If that happened to me, I'd be pissed.
I was.
But when I read it, I was like, oh man, I'm sorry, buddy. I do not give a fuck.
Dude, you didn't have the emotional resources to. And it's fair.
Yeah,
you had things going on.
I was still reeling from the emotional trauma that was my set.
Which I think is, hey, we were both going through stuff.
Yeah, we were both going through stuff.
But I think yours is more important. I was just hungry for a few hours because the show is so fucking long, dude. Yeah. Oh my god! But what a terribly run establishment,
Was my set bad? You can be honest. You can be honest.
No, I mean you did jokes that I've seen do well.
Right.
So I don't think your set was bad.
Okay.
I also don't think your riffs. I think your riffs were funny.
Yeah.
So I don't think I think the audience was just dead tired. I think the audience was literally just like, can I get a burger?
It was a lot.
Let me tell you, you had one person in the middle of the audience starving. All he could think about was a burger. That's all he could think about.
All right, I'll take it. That's what I'm going to say anytime I bomb. I'm like, this audience must be hungry.
Well, also, dude, I'm telling you,
this entire audience just played 2 games of soccer.
Well, also, here, I think this is also an issue. Like, she wasn't taking orders from any of us, so people weren't getting drinks.
Right.
So it's like they weren't loosey-goosey.
Yeah, maybe.
But no, it wasn't. It was not a bad set. Again, I think you had the best set of the night.
She made like a racial judgment call. She was like, these Asians don't drink. They don't. I don't need to be here.
She's got one person correct.
She kind of just disappeared.
Yeah, she was a terrible waiter.
Yeah.
Waiter, I don't know. I don't give a fuck. But no, your set was not bad.
All right.
But I don't think I've ever seen you bomb, though, now that I think about it. You've only texted me when you bombed. I've never, seen you bomb, But that was not a bomb.
I think you're generous. I think you're generous.
That was definitely not a bomb. That was far from a bomb.
Yeah.
For sure. Even though if you felt bad about it,
I felt like I kind of bombed the next night, too. I had all these really cool gigs.
Things popping off.
I did the cellar the next night. Right. And I kind of bombed.
Was that a low energy audience as well?
Oh yeah.
And they were
they're really, it was tough.
They played
all the other comics were kind of bombing as well.
Wow.
They were using it as a workout show.
Yeah.
But I went up and I was like, I don't perform at the cellar all the time.
This is a show.
I'm not past there. So I'm like, I'm going to fucking live my dreams up here.
Do the hits.
So I did all the hits. And I think maybe a third of it landed.
Yeah.
I was also was the last comic.
Oh,
on a very
headliner.
late show.
Wow.
Yeah. And to make it worse, Jason Choi went up right before me. And he kind of killed, actually.
Yeah.
He was like the only one. He had like a riff at the end of his set that really fucking
funny. Open him up.
Yeah.
Damn.
But I had a good
Sorry,
moment. I was worried about going after Jason because
Yeah.
Jason's so funny.
Right.
And so I was like, okay, I just have to say something like spontaneous. And then the whole day I was like, what can I say about Jason that would be funny? So I thought to say like, what if I went up there and I said like, when I hang out with Jason, it looks like an episode of Attack on Titan.
Nice.
But I was like, they're not gonna know what that means.
No, this is comedy seller. They don't watch anime.
Yeah.
They're too cool for anime.
So I went up and I was like, look at this, 2 giant fucking Asians right in a row.
That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny.
2 huge Mongols. Did
they like it?
Show. They laughed at that.
That's
yeah.
good. That's good.
Yeah.
That's funny. Damn, it's funny. It's interesting seeing you like or hearing you talk about your like comedy anxieties. And then, because like, there's some parts where you feel so like in your head, like I gotta think of a riff all day. But there's some parts of stand up that I see you're just like so chill about. You're just like, oh, just another show. But sometimes you're like, fuck.
I don't know.
You're on both sides of the spectrum. There's no middle.
That's true. It's either I'm freaking out or I could not be bothered. I could not give a fuck.
Yeah, it's interesting seeing this.
That's very
You're
true.
not just like, dude, yeah, I'm chilling, dude.
I never thought about that. And that's also how I look at my sets in retrospect, too. It's either I crushed and I'm like a comedy god, or I'm like, bro, I'm a fucking hack. I suck. There is no in between. That's why you said, like, I don't think I've ever seen you bomb. I treat, like, middling sets as
it's
like,
bombing.
I fucking,
sometimes
I'm
those
delusional.
Those are worse sometimes, you know?
Middling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, at least you're reacting with a bomb. You know what I mean?
True.
At least you're like giving me nothing. But like middling is like, I almost had you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Middling. I like that
middling.
word. I was talking to this comic Jenny Tian.
Oh yeah.
Do you know her?
Australian?
Yeah, she's really cool. I like hanging out with her, and like
I've never met her, but she
was telling me about the terms that they use in Australia.
Yeah.
Like regarding comedy.
Yeah.
Like in America, like we say like bomb.
Yeah.
But she'll say flop.
Oh.
Like, I flopped on that show.
Flopped. Yeah.
Yeah, and I like that better.
Flopped.
All the like terms, all the lingo for comedy, it's so violent.
Yeah. I blundered.
Bomb. I killed.
Yeah. It's because the whole thing was invented by men.
Yeah.
In America.
It's like, what are we doing? Like, this is fucking. We're doing like funny poetry.
Murdered. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like we're doing limericks on stage.
Bullet spot.
The bullet spot.
Because I'm shooting myself in the fucking head.
Bro, he crushed. He demolished. It's like, what the fuck
Dude,
are you
chill.
talking about?
Chill.
Why can't we say like, I inspired.
Yeah.
I shined on stage.
Right.
I touched them.
Awe-inspired. You touched, and they touched me.
And they touched me. Why can't we
touched
say
me
things
back.
like that?
You should be the difference you want to see in the world.
I'm going to start saying that. I'm going to start,
Is it a bullet spot? Pole position.
Yeah.
It's a Formula 1 spot.
How's your
That's
show? I ascended.
I middled.
I middled. I middled. Yeah.
Did you bomb?
I flopped.
I flopped.
Yeah. I bombed.
Blundered. Crash out. I'm gonna start using crash out.
Crashed out. Oh yeah.
Crash out on
stage.
Crashed.
Crash makes more sense.
Yeah.
Because like my girlfriend is, like
Bombs.
I said, completely removed from comedy. Could not give less of a shit.
Right.
Which I endear.
Yeah.
And she like I'll tell her like, oh, last night I killed. She's like, oh, I'm sorry. And then
Are they okay?
Thinking about it from her perspective, it's like, yeah, that doesn't sound good.
Right, I killed.
I bombed. She's like, yeah, nice. Keep it up.
Right.
Yeah.
And even like talking to people like, yeah, I'm passed. Like,
what does that mean?
It's like, did you die?
Sorry
What does
for
that
your
mean?
loss.
Yeah. Who passed?
When I got passed at New York Comedy Club,
Yeah.
I was like, passed at New York Comedy Club. I posted a story, and people started messaging me. They're like, oh, I'm sorry. You'll get it next time.
Yeah, you got passed.
My sister texted me. She goes, I'm sorry, brother.
Yeah.
I had to post another story saying, like, passed is good.
And then you're that guy explaining like comedy terms, and you're like, okay, dude, we get it. You do comedy.
I know. I should.
All right, dude, cool. You
change the lingo for that. I transitioned.
Right. I'm allowed to do shows.
Yeah.
That's
I've been hired.
Yeah, that's the hired is perfect. I got hired.
I'm hired. Yeah.
Right. You passed
Recruited.
I guess it's past audition.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Well, that's fun. Any other blunders of last week besides two
Well, both
middling
those
shows?
nights were so late.
The what? Oh, both
those nights
yeah.
ended so late, and I had to work in office every day. I only got like 4 hours of sleep every
It's
day.
kind of a crazy week you had.
Yeah.
Up and down.
And then Cooper followed me around all week, and
You're like, get the fuck away from me.
I mean, it was super fun, but man,
Yeah,
like,
I love Cooper.
If you put a camera on me, I will say things that I do not believe. I'll say. I mean, this podcast is mostly me saying things that I have put no thought in, and will probably regret whenever I quit comedy and need to become like an elementary school teacher.
Yeah, you think this fucking Grace Abbott Elementary is gonna scrape through our podcast to look for any incriminating thing? No, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
they're desperate for anybody.
Yeah, I think they will.
Well, the first season of our podcast did talk a lot about pedophilia, so
Which I thought about today. I rescind my criticism of us talking about pedophilia all the time because it has become a staple of American culture in the last 2 or 3 years.
We're talking Epstein, baby.
Yeah,
Talking Bubba. We're talking Trump.
You know, it is sort of a mirror into our lives in American society now.
That's what this pod is, though.
Yeah,
this pod is a reflection of the American society.
It is. I mean, Nikki Glazer joked about it on SNL. If you can talk about it on SNL, on network television, I think the taboo is like
it's gone. Right,
you know, it's no longer risky.
It's honestly hack at this point.
Pedophilia is hack. Pedophilia is hack. The president's doing it. The president.
That's how you know
is a pedophile.
Yeah,
it's no longer edgy.
It's like when your dad starts saying 6'7", you're like, okay, I guess it's over. It's like when your dad starts touching you, it's like it's over.
It's over. Oh my god, but that's so unoriginal.
Anyway,
we get it. You voted for Trump. Take your hand off my wiener.
You're being hacked right now, Dad. Dude, no one's gonna find you original. Anyway, any other blunders in your life of the last week or so? Speaking of soccer, I got one, dude. This is.
Oh yeah, here we go.
You're so unenthused to hear about this. I'm excited to tell you.
No.
Okay, this is great.
I'm pumped.
So this actually is aligned with something you're into, anger. Dude, I've never seen this before. I was playing a game, as I do, on a team, and a yelling fight broke out between my teammates.
Your teammates?
Dude, it was crazy.
Wow.
Because we were losing. It was like 2-1. It was like very close game, right?
Wow.
And it was halftime. Because what everyone does usually in halftime, as any sports does, we like talk strategy. Like, oh, we should do this and this is whatever. No one really listens, whatever. Who cares, right? One guy, tall white dude, important for the story. Tall white dude, he was like, yeah, guys, we're just getting jammed up in the middle. No one's passing. Like, you are especially, he like pointed to an Asian guy, short Indonesian Asian guy, which I think is also important.
Okay.
Yeah, man, you keep losing the ball. I'm not going to name names. So he's like, you keep losing the ball. And the guy's like, what the fuck did you say to me? You think I'm losing the ball? You think I'm losing the ball? We were sitting on the bench. He had to hop down on the bench. Hop down and made a thud. What'd you say to me?
I don't think I've related to anybody harder.
Dude, it was
short, angry Indonesian guy.
It was great because it was like people were like, yo, chill, everyone chill.
Right.
And his girlfriend plays for the team too.
Indonesian guy.
Yeah, his girlfriend, the Indonesian guy. Let's give him a name. Vic.
Rich Brian.
Oh. Rich Brian. Yeah. Let's call him Brian. So Brian, his girlfriend's also there, and he's like, whoa, like you're not supposed to criticize. Like that's fucked up.
This is important for the story.
White woman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was she hot?
Sure.
That's what I was gonna ask.
All women are. So everyone's like, yo, you can't just like criticize the team. You don't point out somebody and say you're doing this bad. It makes for bad vibes with the team.
Which I agree with. Yeah.
100%.
But also, you do kind of feel like a pussy saying that.
And then
don't name names.
Well, here's the thing. The guy's like, you just can't take criticism. Pointing to the Indonesian guy, Brian, white guy.
Oh,
he's like, you just can't take. This is constructive criticism. We're all losing the ball. I just pointed you out as just like an example. He's like,
this
man,
guy's
fuck
a fucking
off.
asshole.
Oh, he sucks.
This guy sucks.
Yeah, this guy sucks.
Does he play often?
Yeah. And I'm playing with him next season, baby.
God. Oh my God. Huge target on his back. Huge target on his back.
So they just started yelling at each other like, yo, fuck you. And it's just like, it's halftime. So we have to like get back on the field. Halftime's over. So we're like, the ref's like, come on, stop fighting. Like, let's play.
I'm enthralled by this story. I'm sorry for talking shit about
No,
this
it's okay.
before you started. Before I even gave you a chance. This rules.
We lose by like, it was like 5-1. We like lost pretty bad. And it's like tense in the game. And I will say the Indonesian Brian kind of locked in. He kind of locked in the second half. He like didn't really
locked in the second half
a little bit, but he didn't put it away though. He didn't score any goals, but he did lock in.
Wasn't dropping the ball anymore. Wasn't losing the ball anymore. Yeah.
In a way, it kind of helped.
Well, no, it didn't because y'all lost 5-1.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's a team sport. You have to work as a team. You can't just be like you need to fix yourself and then not expect anyone else. Right. Anyway, so we lose, and at the end of the game, usually
are we in the shot?
Are we in the shot?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Should I check? Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Sorry.
Let's
Fuck! I ruined the momentum of
No, it's good. Yeah. So at the end of the game, we huddle up and we just like talk about not the game, usually about like what are we gonna do the rest of the day, because who cares? The game's over. So this Brian, he's off to the sides.
Yeah, he's steaming. He's steaming. How thick are his legs?
He's pretty good.
He's a big guy, huh?
He's pretty. His legs are pretty thick.
Yeah.
He's the type of dude who's like he can play like 3 games in a row. That kind of
must
energy.
Be starving.
Yeah. So he's standing next to the goal post.
Yeah.
He's holding it. He's holding it. He's watching the next game that's playing after us. Yeah. He's just like watching it. Hand on his hip.
And tall white guy, he's still playing?
No, tall white guy. We're all huddled up, just talking, right? And the tall white guy was like,
we got to give him a name too.
Kevin.
Okay.
So Kevin was like, I don't think I was like, I'm not trying to criticize him. And his girlfriend's like, look, if you said that to me, I would say fuck off as well. You don't point out a single person on the team. You say, hey, the whole team is doing bad. You don't go, this one person's doing bad. So yeah, you deserve to fuck off. Like
totally
defending.
Girlfriend said that.
Yes, girlfriend was really defending Brian, which is like, damn, this is crazy.
Violence, yeah.
So I'm quiet. I'm silent because I'm just like, this is so stupid. I'm standing off on the side.
That's so hot that she said that, dude.
Right?
That's so fucking.
So I'm standing off on the side. Brian comes over to me, and he goes, so, your family live in Thailand? And he's like not even making eye contact, just trying to like talk about anything else.
But you can tell he's still pressed.
Oh yeah, dude.
He's still tense.
So he's like staring off, and I'm like, yeah, I got some family there. I'm not from there though. Are you from Thailand? And he just didn't answer me. He's just staring off. He's just staring off, and I'm like, so are you from Thailand? He goes, oh, I'm Indonesian. He snaps out of it. He goes, I'm Indonesian. I'm like, cool, man. Well, I'll see you around.
Oh, you didn't ask him about?
I didn't even think about it because I think I told my girlfriend this, and she was like, I think he wanted to like talk shit about Kevin.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that.
That would have been the first thing I brought up.
No, dude, I would not. I don't want to.
That fucking guy, man. What an asshole, huh?
I didn't want to stir things up more because we're playing together next season. You know. I don't want to be the toxic guy to be like, oh, dude, that guy.
You wouldn't have been the toxic guy. The toxic guy was the guy who fucking introduced the toxicity.
You're right.
Yeah.
But no, I should have talked to him more about it.
I mean, it's not too late. You'll see them again. You just be like, hey, that fucking.
I actually don't know if he's gonna play next season.
Indonesian Brian,
yeah, I don't know if Brian's gonna. Sorry,
well, sounds
Kevin,
like...
not Alex. Kevin, fuck. He's playing next season. So.
Oh yeah, nothing's gonna stop him.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. He has no inhibition.
Right. Mm-hmm. He's the type of dude who's like the funny guy at the office. Like he's like cracking stupid jokes. The worst guy. Yeah. Like he was talking about like. We were talking about getting a beer after a game one time. He was like, and some guy was like, "Oh, I haven't like eaten yet, so I think I'm just gonna eat first and then go get a beer. Maybe meet you guys after." And he goes, beer is bread. Like he's like, is that guy?
Hilarious.
You're just like, dude, shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
shut the fuck up.
Oh my god.
Like
There's
he's
no
energy.
fucking self-awareness.
Right, and he was defending himself. He was like, "No, I wasn't like blah blah blah. I wasn't doing that. I wasn't like trying to make him feel bad. I wasn't trying. I'm sorry if he felt bad, but like you just can't take criticism."
Oh, I'm sorry if I made you feel bad. Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
God,
can't take any accountability. So yeah, I'd never seen that before. Of all these games I'm playing, and it's just like, damn, this is rough to watch. We're adults in a rec league. Who fucking cares?
I find conflict like that
Yeah.
Really funny.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Like in the moment.
Yeah.
Like when it gets tense, like I find it really funny. That's why I don't argue in my relationship.
Yeah.
Because anytime there's tension, I
start laughing a little bit.
Yeah.
No, I was like
It makes
trying
me
to
laugh.
I try not to smile. I was like,
oh shit.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Shit.
This is it.
Fuck me. Fuck you,
dude. And like I was looking around at other people, they were like, "Oh my god, oh my god." And then someone during the argument or like after the game went up to another guy and was like, "Hey, you're a parent. Can you fix this?" He's like, "I have a 5-month-year-old and a 9-month-year-old. They're not like this."
That's good.
Like I'm a new dad. Like I'm not. I don't know how to. That's crazy.
Damn.
Isn't that crazy though? Now it's gonna be tense. Now like they really don't. I mean, it sucks.
Maybe, or maybe they work through it, and then the relationship becomes stronger after that.
I will say, Brian, a very intense guy. He's super.
Sounds like it.
He's very like.
Sounds like it.
He's the type of dude. If we lose and we lost like badly, he'll like pace and be like, "We should have fucking won. We should have fucking won."
Yeah.
Like he'll like just say that to himself. And he's like a rage quitter guy. Like he'll like he'll punch the ground and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I relate to this guy a lot.
Yeah.
I'm seeing myself in it.
He's like, it's so fucking stupid, dude. Like we were not passing, we're not doing any of this, we're not blah blah blah. And I'm just like, everyone else is just like, are we getting lunch after?
I'm glad he has his nice supportive white girlfriend.
Right.
Yeah.
Everyone needs one.
Yeah. I got half. I got one half.
How's that working out?
It's doing well. We're doing some apartment hunting.
There you go.
Yeah. Dude, I applied to do a viewing of an apartment this Sunday, and I got an email back, and the guy asked us for our combined income and our credit scores just to view the apartment.
Oh, wow.
How is that legal?
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
I mean,
saves them time, I guess, though, because it's like, well, if you applied, like you looked at it, but you weren't eligible, then it was a waste of time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like you shouldn't be allowed to block somebody from viewing.
Right.
Based on their income. Like from renting, that's totally fair.
Right.
But from just looking at it.
Right.
That seems
fucked up.
Dishonest. Like
I wonder if you can like report that guy to like the housing authority or something.
Right. Well, he's letting us look at it.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Yeah, we just gotta find a date. But I thought
I never heard that before.
Like dude, if you
that's crazy.
That sucks. One of the best things that's happened to me is my credit score got fucked.
Right.
And so now I'm able to experience what it's like to be, financially disadvantaged. I'm not going to say poor because I'm not poor. But I kind of see things from the other side now.
Right.
I'm like, dude, if I did not have like the privilege that I have,
sure,
with like income and shit,
right,
like life gets bad real fast.
You're financially oppressed a little bit,
just enough to where I could have sympathy for poor people.
Keeps you a little more liberal. Keeps you a little more fuck you rich people.
Yeah.
It's
like, man, I made one mistake.
Right.
Credit score's fucked.
Yeah.
And now I have to worry, like, dude, can I even
live? Yeah.
Can I even look at an apartment?
Right.
Am I even allowed into
Can I even think about one? Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Totally.
Just like one mistake, and and your life kind of gets ruined. And
are you freaking out a little bit?
I'm not freaking out, but I'm just thinking about like if I didn't have a job and my credit score actually reflected like my financial situation.
Right.
I just think about how quickly life would turn to shit.
Right.
Like you can't borrow any money.
Dude.
You can't even rent. You can't even look at a place to live.
It is wild.
That's crazy. You know what the minimum requirement was to rent?
For income?
No. To a credit score.
Credit score?
There was a minimum requirement.
Like 800?
740.
That's insane.
Minimum.
That's so high.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
See, that means you have to have been like in like a credit situation for like many years.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
To be paying off credit cards.
And it wasn't even
that's
like,
crazy.
I mean, the apartment is like $2,500.
Yeah. That's pretty nice.
It's one or two bedroom, I forgot. But
cool.
It's not like a luxury apartment
sure.
where it's to be catered to like high income earners.
Yeah.
It's very like mid-range apartment.
Totally.
740 requirement.
Right.
And they need to see that before you can even fucking look through a window.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You can probably look through a window. It's hard to say.
It's hard to say.
Hard to
I
say.
don't know.
You're not trying it.
No.
Yeah. That's wild. I hope you find something though.
I'm sure I will.
Right.
But it's just like that fucking blew my mind. That should be illegal.
Dude, it's hard to get like an ID. Have you ever thought about that? Like if you're homeless and you don't have an ID, it's like impossible to get an ID. Because if you don't have like a proof of address, sorry, that's what I really meant. But like, and then if you don't have an ID, you can't get work.
Yeah.
So it's like to have this one piece of plastic is like so important. If you don't have that one thing and you're homeless, you're fucked,
dude. Once you start that downhill slide,
yes, dude,
it happens real fast, and then you can't climb up. It becomes impossible to climb up.
Cascades,
dude. Yeah,
for sure.
Cascades. I know what that word means.
You got it. Well, we're hitting 54 minutes. Do you have anything else you want to talk about? Any other blunders?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess my girlfriend's good.
Cool.
Here's a little blunder I had the other day. She asked me out of the blue. I think she could tell I was frustrated that day.
Yeah.
Just because of like, just regular relationship stuff.
Sure.
And then to start the conversation, she likes to ask like hypothetical relationship questions.
Right. We've talked about this. Yeah.
Right. Which I am not a fan of. I don't get them. I don't understand the utility of it. I don't think they're useful.
Sure.
And so she asked me, she's like, if there's one thing in our relationship that you could add and one thing that you could subtract, what would they be?
That feels like manipulative, like low key. Like this is a bad question. Sorry if you're listening, Vic's girlfriend. I love you, but like, that's a rough question, dude. That's like, hey, what's the pretty thing about me and what's the ugly thing about me? Like that's basically what
like a loaded
asking.
question.
Yes, 100%.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I just don't like the hypothetical questions in general. I just think they're like, I told her I was like, one thing I would subtract, hypothetical relationship questions. That's what I would subtract. Because they don't feel useful. They feel silly, to be frank. I feel like I'm like reading like a pop quiz at the back of a Cosmopolitan magazine.
Right.
You know?
And they also feel like they're trying to trap you, like a loaded question. Like
they feel like entrapment.
I gotta fuck. If I don't say this correct, I'm fucked. You know?
Yeah. And honestly, like bringing them up in the spur of the moment, you're only going to get the answer of what's bothering them right then.
Oh, for sure.
Like what's fresh on their mind.
Totally.
They don't really do like a complete and objective assessment of the entire relationship.
Right.
And
that's very hard to do. That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I think the answers were less hypothetical questions and more household income. I would add more credit points to my credit score.
Yeah.
Those are my two things.
This is for the relationship. You would add more money. For the relationship.
I was like, I think
need more money.
Could use more money. And I think less.
Bro, you're like, less talking,
questions.
More working. Let's get this fucking bag.
Which is ironic for me to say more money because she's better with
money.
So much better with money than I am.
Right.
But
good save because it's a criticism on you. If you really think about it, it's less on her, more like, I need to fix this. My bad.
Right. Yeah.
I need to make more money.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So, nice.
I didn't even think about that.
You're so naturally just like...
just naturally
diplomatic.
Yeah. Do you ever feel fake whenever you're being like diplomatic?
All the time. That's what diplomacy is.
I'm so good at it, though. I'm so good at it.
But you got to be a little real, though. That's how you get them. And you are real. That's a real response.
But I feel like this in itself is a very diplomatic compromise.
I guess.
But what do you think about like the open-ended sort of like hypothetical relationship questions?
I think it depends on the question. That question I don't like. Like, what can you add or subtract? But I like a hypothetical like, where do you see us living in like 5 years? I'm like, that's a good question. I don't know. Like that's kind of interesting. Less of like trying to get you question, more of just like, what do you want to live? Where do you want to live? If you had like choice.
Yeah, I guess that's a little more pointed.
Yeah, a little more. Also, just like she's not trying. It wouldn't be to me seem like she's trying to move immediately, but just like trying to think of like, what are fun places to live together?
Yeah,
kind of like as a couple, what can we handle? Kind of question.
Yeah, I agree with that.
More like fantastical, less like we gotta fix our relationship.
No, I think if we have these type of talks, they should be like, we gotta fix our relationship.
100%. You can't like beat around the bush.
Yeah, they have to be very direct and specific.
Totally.
Because the day before we got into not an argument, but like a disagreement, and I got a little annoyed at one thing. But I managed to like overcome being a pussy, and I brought it up, and we talked about it directly.
Right.
And then we felt good about it afterwards.
Right. Yeah.
And I felt good about it.
Yeah.
And then and I like those kinds of talks because I felt like it was very pointed
and productive of the moment.
Of the moment and specific.
Right.
So it's like that I don't mind.
Yeah.
But like how would you redistribute our relationship stats? I'm like, I don't
+5 dexterity. +6.
How would you recomp our relationship?
Yeah, that's tough. Those are tough. Yeah, I feel like every now and then it's nice to have one hypothetical just because it's like fun. But I think if it's starting to get to more like trying to find it to be practical, it's like, well, what are we doing? This is crazy.
That's a great angle. Yeah. If you're gonna ask hypothetical questions, they have to be fun.
It's fun. Yeah,
they have to be fun.
I think like where would we live in 5 years is kind of a fun. It's not like super fun, but it's like, oh, that's a fun thing to think about a little bit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right. Or like, would you buy like recently? Like my girlfriend and I were like, would we buy a lake house or a beach house? Like that's kind of a fun
hypothetical.
Yes,
Hypotheticals should be
like,
fun.
Well, I kind of like lake houses, but like all the bugs. But it's like beaches are fun, but it's like, oh, the salt water. You know what I mean? Like that's just like chatting. You know?
Because hypothetical questions, there's no right answer.
Right.
So if there's pressure,
right,
then it's like, okay, well, how do I answer this when there's no correct answer?
Sure.
You know? Yeah. So it's a bit of a blunder.
Damn. Well, glad things are going well for the most part.
They are going well. They are going well. Yeah. They are.
No, your girlfriend's awesome. She's great.
Yeah.
Big fan. Yeah. I love my wife. My wife and I were happy for 20 years, and then we met. Ever heard that Dangerfield joke? So good.
Oh, Dangerfield?
Yeah, Rodney. Yeah. My wife and I were happy for 20 years.
Well, what's his catchphrase?
Can't get no respect.
Can't get no respect around here. That's what I'm going to say whenever I go up first at Wahoo tomorrow night. Hey, what do I got to do to get some respect around here?
You'll see me there, dude. I'll be in the corner playing music.
Whose dick do I got to suck to get
Who's
a middle
Bubba?
spot? Who's Bubba? Who do I got a Bubba?
Who's got a Bubba? I do feel like sometimes as
what hospital do I got a bomb to get booked in New York?
Whoa! Damn, what a deep cut.
Sorry, just thinking about those big old Jewish titties from the beginning of the pod.
Who is it?
The titties will remain confidential.
No, I said who isn't, not who isn't.
Oh, Debbie Silverman. Anyways, all right, I feel like we can end it there.
Yeah, we've doxed enough people in this app. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.